y'all? Jakob Owens here for the Buff Nerds, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about how to start a company. So, I myself have started 3 to 4 different companies, and I'm working on some more right now as we speak. So with that being said, I get a lot of business questions about, my companies and how I started them, different things. So I thought, boom, perfect. What better topic to talk about than how to start a company? Because there's many people out there that, especially in today's era, that are young entrepreneurs, whether they're a filmmaker or not, looking to start their own business and be their own boss and not fall into the 9-to-5 trap system and get a regular job. So this video is my pieces of advice on how to start a company or how to start a business. Number 1, first identify your passion. What you're passionate about, what you love to do. Because ultimately, you do not want to start a business on something you do not love. There's no way I could start a business and be successful at a business about nail products. I'm not a girl, I don't love nails, I don't know anything about it, so it would be very hard to be passionate and successful in running a business about something I don't love or know anything about. So identify your passion, what you love to do, and then move on from there. Tip number 2, piggybacking off that, is find a gap in the marketplace. So for example, I do a lot of filmmaking. That's my job, what I do. I'm a director, editor. I edit a lot. So I noticed out there was a gap in the marketplace for affordable post-production products like coloring LUTs, visual effects, different things like that. And I noticed there was a gap of affordable products that were of high professional quality. So I got the idea to start a company around that. I'm passionate about filmmaking and editing, and I could take and build a business, creates those affordable professional products for everyone. Hence Tropic Color. That's just one example. So I found the gap. The gap in the marketplace was the lack of affordable professional filmmaking product. Then 3 is just start. Just do it. Start taking the necessary steps to building a company and a business. So many people, they get scared, they sit back and they don't do anything about it, and they think stuff is just going to happen. It's just gonna start happening for them, and they don't take any positive, real steps towards starting a business, a company, or a brand. You have to start. Just one day start doing it. Just start doing the things that you need to do. So after that, build a business plan or a mission statement. What is the purpose of the company? What are you guys going to offer? And then build a plan about how it's going to be successful. You can look online how to write a business plan, and it doesn't need to be some crazy long business plan that you might find online, because a lot of business plans are used to pitch to investors. But it's just for yourself. Write an outline business plan and basically a mission statement of what your company is going to be about, how it's going to be successful, why it's going to be successful, and just the different steps that you need to take to build and grow your business and your company. So piggybacking off that kind of determines the next thing, which is how are you going to make a profit? And kind of do a rough estimation of okay, if these are the numbers we do and these are what our products sell for and here's how much it costs, this is how much we can make per year. Try to roughly break it down and see the potential for how much money you can make as a business, or how you could grow, or how you can scale on a very basic level of just, okay, if I were to sell these products, this is what it costs to make, and this is how many I were to sell, this is my profit after that. And just, it could be something as simple as that. I know there's more that goes into it than that, but just start off with roughly so you get an idea of your profit margins and just how many you would need to sell to even make a solid profit or living. Now again, that's very rough, very basic. Don't be like, oh, it's not as easy as that. I get it. I'm just trying to show you to think how, when you're going about creating a business or thinking about what you're going to sell or develop or create, just thinking critically like that and roughly, and getting just some ideas down on paper. So a little rough example, even just on my end with say Tropic Color. We release a product that's $10. Now, if we even sell that product to just 200 people, simple, for 10 bucks, we know that's going to be a $2,000 profit, because the product is digital, it doesn't cost anything to us to make, so we know right off the bat, okay, if we sell this digital product for just $10 to just 200 people, we'll make $2,000. So you can start just roughly breaking it down of seeing what you would need to sell per month or per year to just kind of gauge an idea of profit and what you're going to make as a business or a company. Again, very, very rough. Next tip is use your own money if possible. Don't borrow money or get a loan if you can do it with your own money. All the companies I've done or started have been with my own money. I don't owe the bank any money. I don't owe anyone else money. And it just keeps my hands and my head so much less heavy and stressful, and I don't owe anything to anyone. So all profits coming in, 100% mine, not having to pay anyone back. And it's just the most beneficial way you can go about starting a business if you can do it that way. Now, if you can't do it that way, then you got to go the alternative route. But my piece of advice is if you can start it with your own money, start it with your own money. Next, you need to protect yourself with an LLC and get a bank account and kind of all those business aspects. I personally have an LLC. It protects me, protects my company from, the company. If the company gets sued, they can't come after my personal assets. So if the company gets in trouble, the LLC protects the company or protects me from whoever trying to come after me. So protect your company, super important. And I'd recommend an LLC. I know there's probably gonna be people on here that maybe disagree with me or whatever, but that's personally what I have and has been great for me. If you're gonna bring people on board to your team or your business who are just as passionate about that thing as you are. You want people just like you who are excited to work on whatever it is you're working on, whether it's clothing, filmmaking, nails, food. You want people just as passionate, because if you have passionate workers or passionate people or passionate people on board, that's going to help grow your business and jumpstart it and make it be successful. If you have people who aren't putting in the proper work ethic or have that same passion, your business isn't going to grow like it could if you did have passionate people. From my own experience, I know having those passionate people on board have taken the businesses I have and own to better heights. Next, learn from others. Look at other companies in the same marketplace or industry as what you're trying to start and learn from them. Take little tidbits of like, why were they successful? Okay, they were successful because of this. We should adopt some mindsets like that or ideas. Learn from others. Look at others who were successful. Do not copy, because you want to be able to stand out. You want your business and company to stand out from the rest. But learn from others. Adapt and grab little pieces from successful companies and see why they were successful and learn from that. And the last two are about, kind of the online presence. You need a website, you need to build a website, and you need to build a social media following. If you can build a website, you need a website to look like a professional company and have something that clients or potential customers can come to, and you look professional, you look good, that's going to help your company grow. But the social media following, especially in today's age, is so important. And the biggest example I can give to that is look at Kylie Jenner, who is on the way to be the youngest billionaire ever. And the reason, when she started her business, Kylie Cosmetics, do you think it'd be what it is if she didn't have the following she has? Absolutely not. Or it would have taken years to get to that point. But the fact that she has this social media following of however many 90+ million followers that she has, that she can directly market her product to, they're fans of hers, boom, the company blew up and is just out of this world. So using a social media following or trying to build a social media following to leverage your business, leverage your products is absolutely astronomically important and should not be overlooked. And you should do your best to build that social media following, whether it's yourself that's building your following to promote your company, or finding others that have a strong social presence to help grow and promote your company. I know for me, because I have the following I have, when I'm able to, or when I release products or certain things, they sell a lot better than if I would have had no following at all. So it's easier to grow a business, grow a company when you have a social media presence, whether that's you personally or your company has a social media presence. But building those social media presence is huge to growing and scaling your company. I also have a link in the description below to how to build a brand. I kind of touch on a lot of this stuff, but go into a little more depth of how I started my brands and companies. I think it's $9.99. Go check it out. Link is in the description below. But hopefully these tips, pieces of advice help some of you guys who are looking to start a company or grow a business. Appreciate you guys for watching. I'm Jakob Owens for the Buff Nerds, and I'm out.